Do you ever like see someone or talk to someone and you'll say something like, I was in the mood for something to eat, and they're like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking that I was in the mood to eat that. Or you come into a room humming or singing a song and the person's like, I had that song stuck in my head all morning. Or you say, oh, I want to go do this, and they're like, I was just thinking the same thing. Does it ever like cross your mind? Because I know this happens to me all the time with people lately, more than before, a lot more lately, that you're just vibing on the same frequency. And maybe it's happening a lot more for me and maybe even you lately, because we finally started surrounding ourselves with people of vibrations and frequencies, that we're all vibing at the same rate, and we're all kind of in the same path of consciousness together. Maybe that's why a lot of us that are on the same frequency, we tend to have like similar readings each week, or the vibe is similar. Or one reading from one person might lead into another reading from another person, and they kind of almost connect, even though maybe the two people have never even met each other. Or just like collaboration. It's giving me collaboration vibes. But having said that, I just want to say that with a lot of my readings lately, I do go back over and I listen to them. And I'll pick up on stuff after hearing my own reading that didn't even occur to me while doing the reading. I guess you could say because while I'm doing a reading, I'm channeling. So I'm just letting it flow. I'm letting it come out of me, whatever information needs to come out. And then I listen to it afterwards for the advice. And I'll be like, damn, I really needed to hear that today. But having said that, knowing that there's other people out there, I know there's other people out there that are vibing on the same frequency as me and are in the same path of consciousness as me, that will most likely benefit from the information as well. So that's why I continue to keep putting this stuff out there, because I know where I'm at right now on my journey. Everything that's given to me is 100% absolutely needed. I receive it and I implement it into my day-to-day, and it's helped me grow so much. So, like, on the flip side of that, and I feel like I speak for most people that are in this arena, readers, channelers, spirit, counselors, or self-development growth specialists, all the kind of people that are in this arena, right, will always say this. If you're in a reading and it's not at all resonating with you, like there's nothing about it that sits right with you, you are sitting there really trying to rack your brain and how to make it make sense for you, then that's not your reading. That's not meant for you at that time. Not to say it might not be your reading down the road, or it may have been where you were at one point, because readings are timeless for the most part, unless specified otherwise. So it could have been where you were, or it could be where you're going. But if it's not resonating with you at this very moment, that means you're not on that vibration. You're not on that path of consciousness with that collective. So you gotta use discernment when listening to certain readings, because I will often see people comment on other readers' posts and say, this doesn't make no sense, this is not accurate, this is wrong, this isn't like matching up for me. Well, then it's not your reading. You're not in this collective. You need to go to a different reading. You gotta find your soul umbrella, your soul group, the people that you're vibing with. And yeah, you can shift up, shift down, so your storylines might change throughout the year or several years, but you need to be your best judger. You need to judge and use discernment for yourself and determine if this said reading is meant for you or if it's not meant for you. And someone out there needs to hear this. I know I often have to check myself and be like, this isn't my story. I'm not going to try to make it fit. I don't claim this whatsoever because I don't want that in my life whatsoever. So you have to be very, very sharp and know yourself and your story when listening to readings, and find your place and figure out where you fall in, because we all are in frequencies and you're either in tune with it or you're not. So that's just my 2 cents for the day. I just had to say something about that. I don't know. Anyways, if you vibed with this, then we're probably on the same frequency. Have a great day.